So word on the street is Carlos King is still a messy bottom. And Nicki Minaj is still a 40-year-old bully. Let's talk about some shit, y'all. What y'all want me to review? I'm gonna touch a little bit on Love and Marriage Huntsville, Bel-Collective, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Martha's Vineyard, some tea that's been going on. So first of all, we have to say, rest in peace to Tina Turner. Tina Turner passed away today. You know, I think she was 82 or 83. I'm not sure. But rest in peace to Tina Turner. She was a legend, super legend. Her music is timeless. And then, of course, the movie on her life story, like, she built like many other black women. We built to last. We strong. It's just, you know, it's just who we are. Anyway, so let's get into what's going on. So in my last video, I reviewed Young, Rich, and African. Go and check that out. Make sure you like the video. So as far as like the other shows, I haven't been on her because the show's just not giving like they was supposed to give, child. And y'all know I love some Love and Marriage Huntsville. But Love and Marriage Huntsville, child, the last episode was good, but it's just not giving what it used to give. Like, now that y'all not talking about Mel, it's not that good. Like, we know Mel prospering because we support her. Tisha ain't got nothing to talk about because Mel ain't ruining her marriage. Exactly. She ain't got her mouthpiece Wanda there. And in my old videos, if y'all go back and check some of my like old Love and Marriage Huntsville videos, I was like the #1 fan of Kiki being on the show. I was like, I want to see Kiki. I love Kiki. Exactly. I was stupid, child. I was wrong. Your best friend from St. Louis fucked up. It's my fault. Anyway, so Kiki is on this season, and Kiki give a little mess, but I want to see more of Kiki and Tisha's dynamic. Like, because they said they was real close cousins, then they fell out. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I got a cousin that I'm like real close with. We be falling out, in and out, da da da. Like, I ain't talked to her in years or whatever. But it be funny, you know, like certain people, once you get back together, it just click clack like that. So I want to see that type of dynamic, because all we've been getting from Kiki is her going in on Tiffany, and it's just not giving, child. Tiffany is the only person that's giving this season. Last episode, she went in on Sheree, which was a good thing, you know, because Sheree dumb as fuck for talking to Martell. He embarrassed her at that damn party. It was trash. And then, you know, so I did a video on Destiny clowning at that same party. That was the same party that Destiny was clowning at and got into it with Chris Fletcher about selling her home because it was on the market. And the episode wasn't given like it was supposed to be gay. Like, I know y'all don't want to fuck with Destiny, but y'all could have included her in this episode and at least gave us that mess. You know, like, what happened? Why was she mad at Chris Fletcher? Did his wife say anything? Like, the Stormy mama shit, it's not going to carry the season, Pooh. It's not. Because we sick of people coming at Melody because y'all are some fucking haters, y'all. And we can see just by the business meetings that Melody career is going better than all of y'all. And guess what? The season is flopping because y'all ain't got shit else to talk about because y'all can't talk about Mel no more. We know Martell a crazy fucking narcissist, paying girls, trying to do revenge porn. Like, it's become a cesspool, you know, and I was like the #1 fan of Love and Marriage Huntsville because I do construction. It was about construction, like these black business owners, but it's just gotten trash, child. The show is not giving. Kenny and Maurice not giving anything. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, I know y'all really love Kimmy, but they not giving anything. Give us Maurice really cheating, because we know Maurice cheating. But we all know that y'all love Kimmy, so we ain't doing that. Carlos King already made a deal with Marceau. We can't talk about their real life. It's trash. I'm sorry. I'm going to do a video on the rise and the fall of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And y'all crazy Love and Marriage Huntsville fans better not come at me. Because I'm going to tell y'all what the fuck I think anyway. That's what the tea is. Anyway, so meanwhile, on the other side of the ranch, fucking Carlos King is going in on Real Housewives of Atlanta. He just went in on them talking about how he wants to see more stuff about Kenya. Because you know Carlos King does his podcast, right? So in his podcast, he reviews like all of the reality shows. But his reality show, first of all, your reality show is going down the drain, my nigga. I'm sorry, and I love me some Carlos King. He is the king of reality, but still Pootie. Why the fuck is you on here dogging Real Housewives of Atlanta out? You're not a producer over there anymore. Let it fucking go, my nigga. Exactly. Focus on Love and Marriage Huntsville, because what is going on? In Love and Marriage DC, it was a great show, but why didn't anybody like it? Let's hope Love and Marriage DC is better. Drop down in the comments. Tell me what y'all think about this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Because to me, by far, it's the worst season. It's the worst season. It's just not enough substance. It's not enough reality, like authenticity, like to keep us here. And then you talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta? Now, granted. What he said was true. I agree with everything he said. I wanted to know about Kenya. He was talking about how like they didn't get real storylines from Kenya and shit. And I agree. And I love me some Kenya more. But child, what's happening with your marriage? What's happening with your divorce? Why your divorce ain't finalized with Mark? Why that ain't happening? I want to see her meet up with the lawyers. How much is he asking for from you? Is he a gold digging beige skank from the East Coast trying to suck Kenya dry from all of her money? What is really the tea? So he has some good points. Even though Carlos King may be a drama king, a messy bottom, whatever y'all want to call him, because those y'all words, not mine. Right. If y'all in the middle, before I lose you, make sure you subscribe and like this video. Anyway, so listen. Whatever Carlos King may be, oh, he full of drama, he be right. And let's not forget, he produced the best seasons of Real Housewives of Atlanta to date. He produced seasons, I think 5, 6, 7 or something. Right. Hands down. But you need to work on Love and Marriage Huntsville, Pooh. You need to get that together. Get Karisha, old girl, whoever was talking about male sex tapes. What's her name? Karisha? Kaitana? Whatever her name is. Ariane went live after that talking about she lying, but we all know she a bobblehead lying ass girl. And did y'all know that she wasn't pregnant? Martell made that girl do away with that baby. Because she was definitely pregnant and her face was a lot fatter in those older videos. Then she disappeared for like a month or two. And now you're going to magically reappear with a slimmer face? Casper, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, Casper the ghost. We know that you were pregnant. We know that Martell motherfucking ass made you get up. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, Love and Marriage Huntsville is lackluster for me, which is really sad because it was like my favorite reality show of all time. No, it was my favorite reality show of the last 2 summers. So that's out. Anyway, Real Housewives of Atlanta has been pretty good. Marlo was going in on Candy. Tell me if y'all, drop down in the comments, tell me if y'all want me to do a full review on Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is why I'm on the fence about doing a review on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Because y'all are crazy about Candy. And y'all don't want to admit when she wrong. And that's my problem. Like, I like Candy. She a hustler. I used to live in Atlanta. I know they go up for her in Atlanta. She does a lot for the community. Candy is a money maker. She a go-getter. She a hustler. All hail the motherfucking queen. That bitch wrong, child. I don't give a fuck about what none of y'all talking about. Marlo was basically going in on the last episode like, it was a shooting at her restaurant. And y'all talking about it was an incident. And for everybody else, like, Marlo was trying to make a big deal. And she trying to throw Candy under the bus and da-da-da-da-da. Child, if there was any other housewife, they would have put the clips from the news on there. They would have had a whole season dedicated to it. Let's not act like Teresa Giudice from Real Housewives of New Jersey, we didn't talk about that for a while. Let's not act like Jen Shah, we didn't talk about her court case and everything that she said to all of her other housewives on the show for about a season. Please. Let's not act like we didn't talk about Erica Jane legal issues on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Candy is not exempt. Y'all better pay attention to me. I don't care if y'all mad. I don't give a fuck. Drop down in the comments. So if you're a Candy fan, because I know Candy fans gonna come for me, child, drop down in the motherfucking comments and tell me, why is Candy's criminal issues exempt from being talked about on the show when we've talked about Teresa's legal issues? Phaedra, remember when old boy sent a bomb threat to her thing? Candy Mama Joyce messy ass show came up in her office and talked about it. Erica Jane, we talked about that for like a season and a half, right? Jen Shah, we followed that up to the motherfucking trial, and they still talked about it on Girls Trip. Marlo is right. No. Marlo is right. Drew's scary ass was like, the incident at Old Ladies Game, bitch. It wasn't no motherfucking incident. This dude came back to your restaurant and shot your cousin. Your whole cousin arm is in a sling. Y'all give Candy way too many passes. Candy is not Michael Jackson, poo. She is not above reproach and critique. Exactly. We love Candy. But Candy got all money. Candy got more money than all of them. Candy can out hustle. That's a great story. That is a great fucking story. But that don't negate the fact that Candy had a shooting at her restaurant. Her restaurants have issues and shit. And guess what? That's a storyline. And we gonna talk about it on the show just like we talk about any other housewives. That's why I ain't reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta. Cause y'all do too much for Candy. And Candy be wrong. Like, I'm sorry. The producer's wrong too. Well, they tried to pull it out of them, but the fans like, Candy and Marlo is so wrong. No, Marlo is right, ho. Marlo is fucking right. Y'all can't skate around her issues but want to highlight somebody else's issues. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so another show that's on is Martha's Vineyard. Tell me if y'all like Martha's Vineyard. Who watching Martha's Vineyard? Is it worth my time to review? I've watched a few of my favorite YouTubers review it, and it seemed like it might be good. But I gotta be like a few episodes in to decide I'm gonna, I'm finna be in. So I need y'all to tell me, is Martha's Vineyard good enough for me to review? What do y'all like about it? What's the tea? Tell me what's going on. Exactly. Okay, so last but not least, outside of the shows that I should review, and I want y'all to tell me if I should review. Before I came in here, before I came up to this mic, I feel like a rapper. You know when they be rapping on their mics in the street? Like, all I need is one mic. Anyway. Nicki Minaj. I know I'm doing the most talking about Candy and Nicki Minaj in one video. Like, child, please don't go in on me. Even if y'all do, I'm just gonna delete your comment. Now I'm gonna leave it up there just as a reminder. The moral of the story is I do this for fun. I just be talking shit. Don't take it that seriously. Exactly. The moral of the story is let's talk about Nicki Minaj motherfucking ass. Fuck the disclaimers that I just said. Tell me why she was just going in on Karisha. So Young Miami, City Girls, Karisha, she's dropping a new episode of Karisha Please with Summer Walker. So everybody knows Summer is like an R&B singer, but she kind of like shy. She got a baby by London on the Track. People was talking about her having anxiety, but recently she been like ratchet, hanging out with Suki Hana and them. You know what I'm saying? Getting her life. So I think the episode gonna be great. I think the episode is gonna be great. Here come Nicki Minaj tweeting, because we ain't talked about this bitch since she dropped the Dirty Diana remix with Ice Spice, which debuted here and ended up here. Bitch, your shit flopped just like the rest of this song. Just like that was the flop. Just like this was the flop. Just like all of them was the motherfucking flop, bitch. And don't get in my comments talking that shit. Exactly. Because y'all know this girl charts high. Who listening to Super Freaky Girl now? Who listened to Princess Diana, the remix? I like the initial song. What's them other songs? She had a song with Kim Petra. She had a bunch of songs, and all of them was a dud. What they be saying? Oh, you a dud. That's a dud, bitch. You talking about your damn self. All of your songs are a fucking dud. The Barbs get into #1, and then it's a motherfucking dud, bitch. Anyway, so let's talk about this bully bitch. So basically, she was talking about Karisha, because Karisha was like, she was doing promo for her new episode with Summer Walker, and she was like, let's get into some things. Here come Nicki Minaj. First of all, shouldn't you be worrying about your pedophile husband's affairs at this point? But I guess I digress. She was like, oh, gay lingo. She was basically saying, bitch, you got that from me. That's what she was saying to Karisha. Like, and then she like added Diddy, like, Diddy, what you doing, da da da, because you know Diddy used to manage Nicki, but now he in a relationship with Karisha, and he taking Karisha to those places that he used to take Nicki. Nicki don't need it, right? Nicki don't need Diddy's cosign. So before y'all get in my comments talking that shit, I'm not saying she needs Diddy cosign. But the things that Diddy did for Nicki's career in the beginning, he's now doing that for Karisha. And that's why we love Karisha. And that's why Karisha was at the Met Gala. That's why Karisha is a fashion girl. And Karisha is that man. You know what I'm saying? And the real tea, this is the real tea. This is the real tea. Nicki then came for everybody and said everything about everybody, because she goes for the girls who she feel like not rapping and not on her level. Granted, Nicki Minaj, she probably is the greatest female rapper. Her bars, undeniable. Metaphors, undeniable. Fashions, let's deny it. We can deny the fashion some. She kind of a fashion girl, but she's no Little Kim. And right now, she's no Karisha. And Queen Radio, because she shouted out Queen Radio when she went in on Karisha, she shouted out Queen Radio. Poo-poo. Don't get mad at us, because Queen Radio is, you wanted Queen Radio to be what Karisha Please is in a shorter amount of time. That's why she never really went at Karisha, because Karisha is not the rapper of the group. JT was the rapper of the group. So she sided with JT because everybody knows JT got bars. JT can rap. So she didn't really, I think she never really came at Karisha because she knew Karisha, she not a rapper. Like, she ain't got bars. It'd be like, you know, like picking on an infant or whatever. But you still jealous? Child, if you ain't jealous of a young girl because of their rapping skills, you jealous of them because of their podcast. What is the tea? And I'm glad Karisha added her. Karisha added her back like, what's the real problem, sis? What's the real fucking problem? That's what Karisha said. And the whole thing is, and we've been saying this for the longest, Nicki Minaj is just a jealous old bitch. I apologize, child. And I like to refrain from calling bitches like a old, you know, like old or whatever, because everybody gets old. And you can still be like old and cold. Sheree, old and cold. She stupid as a motherfucker, but she old and cold. No, Nicki Minaj is still old and cold, but you a jealous ass bitch, y'all. You was jealous of all the young rap girls. You was jealous of fucking Lotto, and Put It on the Floor is still a better hit than whatever Nicki done put out. Child, and Karisha don't even rap. She don't even be with y'all rapping bitches on there rapping shit. All she do is dress cute, hang out with her sugar daddy, and do her podcast. And you mad at Karisha for being Karisha. Bitch, I can't even be myself without y'all old ass hating. Child, get y'all queen. If this is y'all queen, get y'all fucking queen. Get her. Get her, bitch. Anyway, so I'm probably gonna review the episode of Karisha Please with Summer. Exactly, because it's probably gonna be good. Tell me what y'all think. If y'all subscribe to my channel, I expect y'all to be impartial. Don't be that girl. Don't be that girl that blindly follow people and you know they wrong. You know they fucking wrong. You know she fucking wrong. Tell me whose side y'all on with the whole Nicki Minaj and Karisha thing, Young Miami child. Cause y'all know she was wrong. She was messing with that girl. That girl ain't saying nothing. Karisha ain't saying nothing to you, bitch. She forgot you existed, bitch. I didn't even know you existed. Encyclopedia Nicki Minaj. Bitch, she had to Wikipedia you because she didn't even you were not even on this girl radar. She is promoting her show and all because you're salty that Queen Radio ain't doing the numbers as Karisha Please and winning awards and you ain't fucking with Diddy no more like that. Now you salty and add me, girl, add these nuts into your mouth. Anyway. Forgive me. Forgive me, child. Exactly. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all what happened. Drop down in the comments. Tell me which shows y'all want me to review. Y'all want me to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I forgot about Bel-Collective. Child. If Latrice don't lose this red-nosed pit bull, if Latrice don't divorce his motherfucking ass, not you grabbed on me? That's why I carry a stun gun and some pepper spray. I don't care. We could be in a relationship for 1,000 years, child. 1,000. Put your hands on me and I'm going to spray your eyeballs out. Latrice, if you don't get rid of that red-nosed pit bull of a husband, child, and your gay best friend is a messy queen too, but he right, and somebody needs to tell your motherfucking ass. And the fact that they sleeping in 2 separate rooms, I'm going to do a review on it. I'm going to start reviewing Bel-Collective, y'all, because those are my girls. From Mississippi, I'm here from the Southern girls who trying to do their thing. Letitia, she even was like, I'm going to fuck with my ex-husband, but you got to wear a condom. I was here for that. Tell me whatever else y'all, tell me what other shows y'all think I should check out, what y'all want to see me review. Tell me what y'all think about Carlos King. Was he being messy? And what do he need to do to get Love and Marriage Huntsville back on track? Because that was literally our favorite show. Like, what the fuck have you done? Like, we don't want to see Mel back with Martell. If you're not going to tell us what's about the Scots cheating on their wives and give us the true tea with that, kick them off the motherfucking show. Do something, Pooh. Do something, Carlos King. And Bravo, listen to what Carlos King told y'all. Where the fuck is Mark Daly? And tell us about Candy business. She not exempt. We don't pay Candy. We the viewers. Give the viewers what they want to see. Anyway, I'm done, y'all. I'm done talking shit. Finna go to bed. I'll see y'all later on this week. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Make sure y'all like this video. Follow me on social media. My TikTok is On The Rocks with Jada. My Instagram is the same thing. I'll have all that down in the comments. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Goodbye.